YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, January 14th. We're going to talk some men's college basketball now because we have 36 games today, but we got some good ones in there. So we got some actual fun ones to talk about. So little recap, but yesterday, I'm put it on the screen so you can see it. Went 3-2, got the Wofford one right, got Coppin State over, and the Southern Crush. We had all that right. Norfolk and Morgan missed by 2 points, and NC Central only won by 3 instead of 6. I think it was 3, something like that. So they were close. We were close to 5-0. So, and none of, like, Wofford won by 20. So that was like, none of these were even. Coppin State, Howard hit like 160 something. It was, yeah, it was a good day. So if you want these plays all nice and typed out, or if you want access to these spreadsheets that we use for every single video where you can do your own research, all you got to do, bounce on over to the HQ and join right there. Simple as that. If you don't want to, no problem. I'm just giving you options. So we have 36 games. We're going to break these games down, look for some value, and hopefully have another green day. So let's get to the first game right now. All right. So if you're new here, for college basketball, we do it a little bit different than we do the professional sports. This kind of more of a conversation. I don't have props. You can't do college props really. It's hard to do them in a lot of states, so I just don't cover those. So we focus on just the spreads, totals, money lines, what have you. So pop over to the games. We're just going to roll through them as we go. That's how we do it around here. So we see Villanova 11-6 versus Xavier. 1, cool game. 2, these two teams aren't as good as they usually are, but usually so. No, V versus X, cool matchup. So we do this versus this offense, their offense versus their defense. It's simple as that. Their offense versus their defense. They kind of cross each other up just like you would. So, 219 versus 190. That's a push. They're too close to each other, so the numbers are close. 325, 206. That's over 100 spots difference. So that is a Villanova defensive advantage. Their defense is good. They're better than their offense. That's what we look at. That's how we figure things out around here. 7th in 3-point shooting is what Villanova is doing right now offensively. Xavier 33rd in the country at defensive in threes. 220, 118. So see 7 and 33, it's a push. They're going to push because those two are really close together. 220, 118 is a 100 spot difference. That is a Villanova defensive lean. I have 2 Villanovas and 2 pushes. And then I go to the efficiencies. 24 versus 248. You see the offense. Villanova's offense is way more efficient. And the defense is a little bit leaning towards Xavier. So spread wise, we're looking at Xavier -3. Home court in college matters so damn much. Why? Because they're very loud. They're crazy normally, especially these basketball schools where they don't, that is their sport. There is no football really. They focus on these so hard. And the fans, the students come out in full force for these games usually, and they are just nonstop crazy, and they're loud and it's hard to focus. And then you got like dead spots on floors and the weird basketball and the weird rims, and some rims are too tight. I played basketball in high school. I know how this goes. It's just, yeah. So we have all that. So far I have 2 leans for Villanova, and that's about it. So to me personally, I don't trust this game. I just don't want to touch it. So, but I use this game as a breakdown so you can see how the thinking process around here works. So to me personally, I'm passing on this one, and we're gonna move to the next one, which is number 1 Auburn, but Mississippi State. Yeah, I mean, I know Auburn lost their player. I know Broome is out for like a month. That's that he had to get carried off the court. We saw that. It's a very, man, sprained ankle. That's a nasty sprained ankle too. So it's he gonna be gone. I guarantee his ankle is swollen and it is purple right now. So it's not looking good. So, but this is still the number 1 team in the country. They are still a beast of a team even without him. Auburn's still favored by 7.5. That's a lot still. So Mississippi State versus 94. So Mississippi State has the advantage when it comes to inside scoring. 95 versus 25. That's a push right there. 208 versus 108. That is Auburn defense, and this is Auburn shooting. So Auburn has the slight advantage when it comes to the 3-point line. Mississippi State has on the inside. Efficiencies. Now all these numbers factor in the full team being there. So you got to like knock some of these numbers down a little bit, depends on how well Broome was really doing in some of these positions. So efficiencies are both in the top 60. Defense is a little bit better for Mississippi State. I like to look at how they've done against their opponents. That's why I like putting this kind of like the quadrant system I use to pick the tournament teams. I like to do that now, but instead I got 25, top 50, and top 100. And we can see Mississippi State is literally 7-2 versus top 100. Pretty damn good. Auburn is 9-1. So, but they are missing probably their best player. So I am inclined. I know it's in Auburn. I'm inclined to say Mississippi State plus 7.5, but I'm sure everybody in their mama is too, because everyone knows he's not there. So 83 versus 79. Let's look at some over-unders. Over-under sitting at 150. That feels offense. This is offense. That's offense. The efficiencies are great for offense too. I'm leaning over. 83 plus 79 is 80 plus 80. Basically, is 160. So like 162.7. Yeah, it's 162.7. So it's over that. The under would be what, 140, which is right in the middle. Okay, no. I still think Auburn is the best team in the country currently, personally, because the way they play, even without star player misses a big deal. I'm still not sold on Mississippi State, so I'm gonna lean Auburn. I'm gonna take Auburn. Everyone's gonna be in Mississippi State. I'm gonna take Auburn 7.5. That's what we're gonna do. 7.5, really? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're taking Auburn. They have other players. Mississippi State, I don't know how good they actually are. Let me see them on the road in Auburn tonight and see how that goes. Moving on to. Let's go across the state. Let's go to one of the other top teams in the country. Number 4 Alabama versus 21 Miss State. Ole Miss. Miss State was 15. Ole Miss is 21. Really, this is just the Alabama versus Mississippi State battle today, apparently. So 14-2 for both teams. Let's see, 170, 154. That's a push. 57, 54. That is a push. Both teams have really good 3-point defense. Damn, this is a close matchup, isn't it? It's Alabama by what? I know they're favored. By how much is the question? Alabama. Show yourself. 11.5 at home. That's a lot. Now I like to look again. Got to look at this. They're 6-2 against the top 50 is Ole Miss. Alabama is 10-2 against the top 100. Their whole damn schedules have been nothing but top 100 teams, basically. They are the number 2 scoring team in the country. They're giving up assists. What is the total? It is at 164. Okay. That puts us at 174 based on what they've done here. They're lower scoring. They're the 7th fastest team in the country. Ooh. To be honest, I don't know what I would do here. That's a push. It's all defense. I'm not taking the under in a Bama game. That feels really weird. They score too many points. Man, I lean the under. I'm gonna say that I lean the under. I don't like Bama by 11.5. I just don't. They have, I think, Reed, number 35. I think he's hurt. I saw in the injuries from yesterday I was looking at, but I'm gonna pass on this one. I just really don't know which way I would go. I'm not taking Ole Miss plus 11.5 on the road. I'm just not doing that. But I don't like Bama favored by that much. I was thinking more like 7, 8, like the Auburn one, but not this. No, if you give me the Auburn spread, I'll take it, but not here. DePaul versus Marquette. DePaul is 0-7 versus top 100 teams. The first thing I saw was that, like, whoa, okay. So that's a push. That's Marquette. Okay, DePaul is the worst 3 points defense in the country. 364 is as high as that number goes, and that's them. They're giving up 52.2% of 3 points. I mean, for the season, they're 36, but the last 3 games, they're letting everybody score. You can go out there and hit some threes. I can hit some threes on DePaul right now because they just don't want to guard. Hell, if anything, they're probably helping them. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it because how are you that bad? So, Marquette, how much are you favored by? You got to be favored by at least like 7 or 8, I'm guessing. Give me a good number. 13.5. Yeah, we don't take double digits favorites on the road. We just don't do that around here. So, if anything, I don't take double digit favorites anymore anyways. So, what's the total? 147? Nah, nothing's really standing out here. I lean Marquette, obviously, but I'm not going to take them. So, all right. And then you'll learn. I pass on a lot of games, as you should be too. You play the games you have value. Sometimes on a 50-game slate, I might have 20 plays, or I might have 3. Depends on the values there. So, I don't control the value. The odds makers control the value. So, A&M Kentucky. Let's see. Kentucky is the 5th worst 2-point defense in the country. Crazy. Kentucky is 6-3 against top 100, and A&M is 8-3 against top 100. Interesting. All right, give me the line. Let's look first. That is a big advantage. A&M. That's a push. That's Kentucky, and that's Kentucky. So Kentucky, if they make their threes, they're going to win easily. Efficiency defensively, neither team has it. So the over might be a play here. Give me. Where is it? I know there's a line for it. Okay, picks me off. Let's see. Kent. Got it. Kentucky about 6, 159. I'm thinking between these two and these defenses, I'm taking the over. Is it 159.5? I feel this is going to be a very high scoring game the way these two teams are going. So we're going to go over 159.5. Yeah, because they're pushing 172 right here on the max of their line, and they're still pushing 167 on the under side, and 159 is below both of those. So yeah, if they hit their averages in the last 3 games, we're hitting the over with about 10 points to spare. So we're gonna rock the over in this one. Let's move on. Moving on to Indiana, Illinois. It's like just a bunch of states facing each other today. It's weird. All right. 12-4, 13-4. Let's see. That again, same situation as last game. Terrible defensively from 57th. It's Illinois is better here and there, but then they can't shoot threes. This is what Indiana's actually good at guarding. I mean, yeah, it's Illinois 3.5, and it should be, but 157. See right there, we're sitting at 154 on the max, and then 140. See, now I want to go the under on this side because look, those two, that adds up to 154.3. This comes back at 145.3. Both the over, the total's way above these two. So now I'm going to go under 157. So see, that's how we do this. It's been working good too. I don't know how it's doing so well, but hey, if it works, it works. So we'll take it. So we just had an over. Now we have an under. There we go. Type that out right. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be ECU in North Texas. North Texas is so bad at 3-point. Every time I see them at 3-point range, it's like, woof. North Texas should have a field day shooting threes against them. And then, and twos. Let's see, defense, and then offense, and then push. So this is North Texas. This is about North Texas 3.5 on the road. I think I'll take North Texas minus 3.5. I can deal with that. So NT minus 3.5. It feels good. They're 9-8, 11-4. They're 2-3 against top 100. So it means they're a little bit tested, and they're actually winning the games. ECU is 1-3, and they're 9-8, and they're just, you see the numbers are just not there. If they do their normal game of hitting an average amount of threes, they're going to win easily, I think. So, but they got to hit your three. You know the saying, live by the three, die by the three. So let's move on to the next one. All right, moving on from East Carolina, we're going to Syracuse. We are moving slow today. Usually we fly, but today, see, here we go. A lot of green and yellow. There's nothing really going to be here for us. A little bit of defense there, a little defense there. See how they cancel out? We know this game's not for us. Louisville, 12-5. Good job. Pretty much, they're going to be ranked soon, knowing them. That's wow. Welcome back, Louisville. But hey, not touching that game. Not them on the road. I don't trust them that much. Next, we're going to VCU versus St. Louis. We're going to start flying some of these games. So once we get down here to the middle games that don't really have anything good going on, yeah, you'll see. So number one in the country, 69.5% shooting in the last 3 games is St. Louis. My God, that is impressive. That is crazy. Great defense. These two push, and then we have defense. I'm not touching. This is a good game. There's no way I can touch that game. Yeah, so Kent State. Ooh, we got some action, babe. Oh, yeah, the next 6 matchups are all action, and I'm skipping almost all these, I'm going to tell you right now. So that is leaning Kent State. Look at how bad these 3-point teams, just terrible. Next one is pick Akron versus Toledo. It's Akron here, Akron there, push, and Akron. Okay, maybe I won't skip Akron. Hold on, let's look. Akron is minus 7.5. Oh, you're 0-3. You're 0-3. I just don't want to touch these action games. The weirdest stuff happens in these action games. Football, all sports. It doesn't matter what sport it is. Weird stuff happens in these games. I don't like action. I hate betting on action games. Central Michigan, just pick another one. You can see that there's your Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan matchup. I don't care about this game. Did I do NIU, Miami of Ohio? Nope, because I would have saw all that red. My God, it's a lot of red. All right, Miami of Ohio's favored by like 20, right? It's got to be something high. 11.5, and we don't take double-digit favorites on the road around here. That's not what we do. Ohio and Ball State is a good little matchup. A lot of green, and see, you can see all that. A lot of green, a lot of yellow. It means we don't have any advantages. Nothing there for us. And then lastly, Bowling Green. I didn't get them. A lot of, see, you see how they're all kind of the same, and it's just not nothing really there for me. I don't like doing their games. Now, Wichita State is no longer the Wichita State we thought they were, but Charlotte's still bad. So poor defense, but yet they're good here, and yet Wichita State's defense is miserable too. What? Go away. I ain't got time for this nonsense. Belmont versus Valpo. Kind of lean Valpo, definitely lean Belmont. Push and push. Not enough for us. Moving on. I told you we're going to fly through these. I knew it was coming. All the good ones, all the good games first, and we get a block of just kind of and then we'll get a block of some good ones coming up here soon once we get to Duke, which will be here in a few games. So, yeah, defense is great. Shooting is woeful. Ooh, second worst 3-point shooting team. Like, you're shooting 16% in the last 3 games. That's a lot. That's beyond bad. That is terrible. As Charles Barkley would say, just absolutely terrible. That was a terrible accent. Rice and UTSA. That is very colorful. Look at all the colors. See, defense. My God, so bad. How are these teams so bad at defending the 3-point line? I don't get it. You just stick your hand up. It's not that hard. Like, come on. Okay, 6 versus 94. That's a push. That's a push. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing for us again. Creighton's up next. Creighton's decent. It's Providence. Providence is 2-6 versus top 100. They are 5-6. That's a lot of games, man. Most of your games. All right, that's push. That leans Creighton. That's a Providence. That's a Providence. No, nothing. You're so good offensively and so bad defensively. Why would I ever think about taking you either way? Like you're just. It depends on how you play the game. Like Providence might be good for some live betting. You can see how this game starts, and that's what they're going to do that game probably. So, other than that, it's going to be a all no, hell no. Little Rock, SEMO, defense, push, defense. Maybe the under. Hold on, this might be an underplay. I took a Little Rock under last week, and it was quite nice. Let's type it in and see if we can get a Little Rock. 136. Well, you combine these two, and we're sitting at 137.6. So right there, we're in the range, but we're still in the range already. I don't like that. But nope, nothing for us. We'll find totals. We'll get there. Don't worry. See, that was SEMO. Hey, we're at Duke now. Duke and Miami. Miami's so bad. And Duke is so good. But the spread knows this. They're going to say it. They're going to like, Duke 23.5. Yep, there it is. 23.5. Duke. Not Duke, but still. About a push. And Duke all day. So, yeah. Duke is clearly, if you want to play Duke 24, by all means, I can't touch that. I mean, Duke is, have fun with that. And the total is, what? Where's it at? 147. Yeah, Duke's defense is doing good too. Miami, I don't trust Miami to do a damn thing. How are they? I don't trust them to help with nothing. So we go from Duke to Florida. We're going to Florida next. If I could, why am I blind? There they are. I'm blind. All right, Missouri and Florida. Who is Florida by 10.5? That might be doable. 10.5 at home might be. That's a push. That's Florida because my God, your defense sucks. You're okay. That's Florida all day. That's a push. We got 2 Floridas and 2 pushes. I don't really love that for us. 155 is our total. We're sitting at 156.6 on the high end and 142 on the low end. So we're in the range. That's not good enough. We need to be out the range if we're going to take a total. It's hard to get them outside the range because usually they just take the average, and that's how they figure out the totals normally. Sometimes I notice, but they do. From here, let's go to Wisconsin. They're playing Ohio State. That's a lot of W's. Let's see, Wisconsin, push. Nope, sorry, Wisconsin. It's all Wisconsin. Okay. Give me under 10. Please give me under 10. Give me under 10. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Where is it? There it is. 7. Yes. Yes. I love it. Give me Wisconsin. I'm going whiskey. -7. I'm taking Wisconsin -7. That's what we're going to do. I love it. Man, I skipped a lot of games. Oof. Oh, well. They weren't good enough to bet on. Sorry. Wisconsin. Where are we going next? We got Kansas State. Scroll. Kansas State versus Texas Tech. That's a lot of T's. Let's see, 11-4, 7-8. 6.5 on the road. See, defense. It's both K-State here, but both of these Texas Tech. They can't score. They score too much. There's no advantages either way. Like their offense is good, their offense is bad, both defensively. I would lean Texas Tech, but it's on the road, and man, Manhattan's one of them weird cities that you go to, and there's weird things happen there. Weird. So, pass. BYU, Oklahoma State. That's a lot of orange, yellow, and red. There's no green on the entire screen. These two teams do nothing great. The best they do is kind of good. And I don't even care then. I just don't. Sorry, I don't. You can look at it if you want to, but I don't give a damn. Clemson, Georgia Tech. Clemson, let's see, push. Georgia Tech. Clemson, push. 1 for each side, nothing for us. There we go, moving on. We need 4 defenses or 4 offenses for a total. We need 3 or 4 for a side. Well, 3 or 4 for totals too, but it's pretty simple math. And we look at, what is that, Georgia Tech? We're going to Boise. Let's see, that is Boise. Wyoming, Boise, not enough. And geez, Wyoming could be in the game too. They shoot threes great and they defend terribly. So Wyoming could stay in the game no matter what the spread is. What is that spread? What is it? It is, where the hell is Boise? There they are. It's 14 and a half. You know, they could be in the game. You could take Wyoming plus 14 and a half. It might work out nice because that number right there. Oh, and they shoot a bunch of threes too. Now they suck at scoring from two though. I don't know. I don't know. They're not blowing anybody out. They're not blowing anybody out or getting blown out vice versa. I kind of like Wyoming plus. You're giving me 14 points of Wyoming who can shoot the ball. They can shoot the three ball. Give me YO plus 14 and a half. Let's take that. Hopefully they don't get around the building. Hopefully. We're just going to go. We're going to bank on this number right here. This little matchup right here. We're going to bank they make their threes and they can't defend. So if they do that, they keep it within 2 touchdowns. So we'll take that. Moving on to LSU against Arkansas. Arkansas, what the hell's going on? What the hell is this? What is this? Look at all these red 300s. What? Man, things aren't going good in Fayetteville, is it? I don't think so. You can't shoot the ball from 3. You can't shoot from 2. You don't make 2s. You don't make 3s. You're one of the lowest scoring teams in the country. You are just kind of trash. You're kind of, I mean, now you are 1 and 5 versus top 25, so these numbers do influence that, but you're going to be the SEC's doormat, I can see this year. Hope it was worth it, Calipari. I hope it was worth it. LSU, that's a push. LSU, push. LSU. I'm not taking this, but I mean, LSU's not good either. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. They're not good either. So, but I think Arkansas had higher expectations than that, and they're not living up already. San Jose, 14-3. New Mexico's on the verge of being ranked. That's how good they are. Let's see. New Mexico, give me a line. 10 on the road. That's double digits. Now, you don't shoot well, they defend well. That's a push. They shoot great versus that, and that versus that. It's 2 leans for San Jose, but nothing for New Mexico. Yet I get San Jose plus 10 at home. They have efficiency. These two meet, those two meet up. That's that's San Jose lean. That's a New Mexico lean, and that so we got 1 and 1, and I'm getting plus 10 at home. 8 and 10. They're 0 and 5 here. They have beat. Wow, they have been tested. They are 6 and 2 against top 100. That scares me. That makes me. I was leaning San Jose, but as soon as I see this little setup up here, and I see this over here, I ain't touching that. That's New Mexico all day. New Mexico might win by 30 on the road, and I don't do double digits on the road anymore. I learned my lesson. Never again. Nevada versus Air Force. Ew. Kind of push. That's definitely a push, and that's kind of USC versus Iowa. Man, weird to say this is a conference game. It just feels weird. Offense, technically. Offense. There's 4 offenses, and Iowa's 3-point defense is miserable. They're third. But USC can't really shoot threes, and they can shoot threes amazing. So we'll see over under. We might be able to sneak in it over here. Hold on. Give me the points. 162. That bastards, they know. Because this is 164 at the top end, but they're giving up more. Yeah, we're right there. All these two come out in the 160s, and the totals in the 160s. So if you take it over, you're going to be sweating this whole damn game probably, and you're just hoping they do their average. Which basketball, you never know what's going to happen. So Arizona versus Bay. 11 and 4, 10 and 5. Let's see. That is Arizona. So it's both defense and Arizona. So nothing really good there. Don't really care about that. Zona State. There we go, up top. Arizona State, UCF. UCF is absolutely awful shooting the ball. They're the 3rd worst team shooting 2s in the last 3 games. They defensively, they're orange. Yeah, that's Arizona State there. That's Arizona State. It's Arizona State all day and twice on Sunday in this one. Arizona State is how much? 4.5 at home. Thank you for that one. I shall be taking me some AZ State minus 4.5. And then UCF's having to travel cross country. They're just not good. I don't know why. What? I don't know. We'll take Arizona State and end up with San Diego versus Colorado State. And let's see, you cannot shoot, you defend. Colorado State's really good inside the arc, 8 and 15. Hell, Colorado State's is good in general. Look at these numbers, they're really good. Colorado State, that's a push, but still kind of leans San Diego. That's a push, but not really. No, that leans Colorado. Colorado State plus 6.5. We're going to end up with that one too. So we're going to take CSU. Colorado State plus, what's that, 5.5? 6.5. Yeah. I'll take them 6.5 on the road. There's nothing that leans San Diego State here. Nothing I want, except maybe a little bit of 3-point defense. Yeah, but they're good. Sometimes it doesn't matter if the hand's in your face or not. You're still going to make the shots. That efficiency is what I don't like for San Diego. So I'm going to take Colorado State to keep it close, to keep it within 7, and we're going to end it right there because we went through all the games finally. So that was all 36. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday tends to be a lighter day in college, I think. I'm sorry, I lied. It's not. Who do we got? Oh, we got some Utah State. We got some Purdue. Oh, we got Georgia, Tennessee, ranked Georgia at Tennessee. Michigan State, Penn State. Look, we got some good ones in there. We got some trash. We got another good one. Iowa State, Kansas. Great game. Yeah. All right, cool. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go to the website, join the HQ if you want access to the sheets, or if you want the plays all nice and typed out for you, you can have that. If not, just appreciate you being here, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more college basketball.